My name is GiGi. I'm from the States, originally from Texas, and this is actually my second tour here. So we first came here a decade ago, and I had 3 children, and by the time we left, I had 4 children. 1 child was born here, yes. We had 3 children when we came, yes, and one was an infant when we came, and we had another while we were here. And then this time, so I had two completely different experiences. One in Seoul with small children, dragging them around, and this time with teenagers, really being able to get out and really explore so much more of the city than I did the last time we lived here. Both times we lived on post. Actually, the last time we lived both on post and off post. So I had kind of the best of both worlds, because walk out the apartment. We lived in Hanam and walked out the apartment, went down to Itaewon for a quick bite, and it was my first taste of city life. I grew up in suburbia, so I think that is what I will miss most about this place, being able to walk out and be in one of the largest cities in the world. And I love that, because I never thought as a girl growing up in Texas I would ever live in one of the largest walking cities in the world and have everything at my fingertips all the time. Keeping up with 4 children is, work in itself. But after I get them off to school, I guess I'm involved in a ton of volunteer activities, one of which is American Forces Spouses Club, and also Catholic Women of the Chapel, and what else do I do? My workout crew, Scouts. Oh yeah, I manage the Scouts too. Everything is based right here in the community. So we do quite a bit of outreach in the church. Yeah, I go and hold babies at a local orphanage here, Korean orphanage. Yes, and they're from 0 to 6 months old, and there's about 40 babies in the orphanage, and I go and hold them for about 4 hours, and just to give eye to eye, the touch to touch, feel to feel. That's probably one of the most rewarding experiences I've had here in Seoul. It's organized by our group of Catholic women in the chapel. Yes, it is. And we've been doing it. Many people, just a few of us from the group go. I will admit there are a ton of expats that do go there. And we're certainly not the only organization that does it. There are a ton of expat organizations that go and hold babies, but do tons of other outreach in the area as well, in the community. I have 2 in the elementary school and 2 in the high school, and my oldest, one of them has enjoyed being on a Korean American travel soccer team. So he's really enjoyed going out outside the gates and playing soccer with with Korean kids. Yes, against Korean schools. Yeah, they do. And at the end of the game, they all do a bow, just like the Korean children do to their parents and their coaches after the game. I enjoy that they've adapted that as part of their game habit too. I like that. So I'm pretty sure that when we were here a decade ago, they told us it was going to close. So I'm sad about it, just because there's a whole legacy here that I hate to see go, but at the same time, I'm very excited what's to come in this small little area. I can't wait to travel back here in a decade or a couple decades and walk through the park that's here. I'm really excited about that. I'm definitely going to walk around and say we lived here. Yes, of course. Yeah, I do. I mean, I raised kids here, so yeah, and everybody that came before us left a little bit too. Yeah, so definitely.